time to get moving again. The last couple of days we've been staying in the Wellington Naturist Club, a lovely naturist club in the very south of New Zealand's Northern Island. This is about the furthest south we will get because our time is running out in New Zealand and we have to start traveling back north again. But along the way, we found something that caught our attention. When we searched on Google for the Forgotten World Highway, a lot of people said that there's a reason why it has been forgotten, that there's not really much to do there, but for us, that's a reason to actually go there. So if everything goes well, we will get to the Forgotten World Highway. We might end up in a different country along the way, and if the weather stays like this, we'll probably even go to a nude beach.
We are Nick and Linz. For the last 5 years, we have been traveling to some of the most amazing naturist places on the planet. And now we embarked on an epic journey to experience naturism in every continent of the world. Subscribe and travel along with us.
Right now we are in New Zealand.
The blue skies unfortunately didn't last for long. When we were driving up north and starting getting closer and closer to the coast, more and more grey clouds came towards us. That wasn't going to stop us from visiting Pika Pika Nude Beach though.
It's not really naturist weather, but we were passing by what is supposed to be quite a popular nude beach, so we figured we might as well have a look. Yeah, it's a bit empty today. A couple of people in jackets, even though it's a Sunday, so it says something about the weather.
All jellyfish, like the man-o-war, the very poisonous type, but they're small ones. I don't know what they're doing here. The beach is full of them.
And most important, they're dead ones.
Yeah, but I mean, it's weird.
Maybe this isn't really a great beach to go swimming if it's full of poisonous jellyfish. Maybe if you come here, it's better to check the conditions. We're not gonna swim anyway, it's way too cold, but if you want to, check first. There's also a lot of wood on the beach, like a lot, and a lot of shells that are still tied together. It looks like something happened. Oh, what is this?
Oh.
That is...
Stingray.
There used to be a stingray.
Yeah. Oh, Bob.
Now it's a stinky ray.
Oh my God, really? Really?
Anyway, I know that a couple of days ago there was a cyclone in this ocean, but on the other side at the coast of Australia, maybe this is what caused, why all this stuff came to this coast, I don't know. But it looks strange like this. More crap on the beach than there's supposed to be, I think. Of course, if this is what the beach always looks like, then it's not such a very nice beach, nude beach or any beach. But I don't know. If you know this beach or if you know what may have happened, let us know in the comments. And I think we continue our journey, no?
Yes. We continued our journey north in search for more picturesque places to visit and hopefully for some more better weather. But that didn't work out as expected.
This is not really the kind of weather we had expected. This morning it looked quite good, so the only thing I pinned on the map as things to do today were nude beaches. And we arrived at another nude beach. You want to go have a look?
Looks beautiful from the car.
Let's go have a look, quickly. Wow, this is beautiful. Let's go see if we can get down on the beach. Not bad. Waterfall is extra points for picturesqueness. Accessibility, on the other hand, could be better, but maybe that's our own fault. The perfect nude beach. There's nobody here. We could just be naked wherever we want to, if we would want that in this weather. No, but this is a spectacular beach. I love the black sand. It's so wild, but with all the trees, it's really, really beautiful. This is a beautiful beach. Even though the weather sucks, it's still a very beautiful place. I forgot what the beach is called. I'll try to make it appear somewhere on the screen. But it starts raining harder and harder, so we will have to go. And I think we will call it a day for today. But tomorrow, hopefully in better weather, we're gonna search for the forgotten world. Sky looks a lot bluer than yesterday. If we're lucky, we might be able to see the volcano. Yeah, almost. Maybe later.
The volcano would remain a bit camera shy until we reached the town Stadford, where it would finally show its majestic self. But other than that, there were not many signs of what we had really come here for.
This looks like an everyday roundabout in Stratford, but this is in fact the start of the Forgotten World Highway. The only thing is that there's nothing that indicates this. I kind of expected maybe an info sign or a little statue or so, but other than the road sign that says that here is where Highway 43 starts, there's nothing. But maybe that is part of the whole thing about, yeah, it's Forgotten World Highway.
And even the sign looks forgotten.
I'm not sure what to expect of the Forgotten World Highway. It's about 150 kilometers long, and the Lonely Planet travel guide talks about this place for about no more than half a page. So I don't know if there's gonna be anything interesting, but I find the name Forgotten World intriguing. Isn't that the title of a movie? Of a Jurassic Park movie?
Or a book or something, at least something. More than just a sign or a road.
The Jurassic Park movie is Forgotten World, I think.
Is it?
No, Lost World. It's Lost World. Maybe there will still be dinosaurs here.
Who knows?
Who knows?
We didn't get to see any dinosaurs, but from the first moments we were already treated with wonderful landscapes. We dare to say some of the best ones we had seen so far. Wow. Not bad.
So the plan for today is to stop whenever we think we found a point of interest. And we hope that eventually this will turn into an interesting video, but that's something we will see tonight. But nevertheless, I think it's already worth it. You have to look how beautiful this place is. I'm not sure if you know this, but there is a place in New Zealand called Hobbiton, which is it's like a bit of a theme park where they build Hobbit country from Lord of the Rings. We're not such big fans, so we're not going there, but to me, this looks like very authentic Hobbit country. According to the sign, this place is also the official start of the backcountry. And it also says that this specific road is often cursed by travelers, so let's see how much cursing we will have to do.
It turned out that we would do everything but cursing. The Forgotten World Highway kept showing us amazing landscapes. The only point of criticism we may have was that Google Maps didn't always lead us to the right places.
Not here?
No, that was not the Statmore Motorplex. Maybe it's a little bit off-road.
Google Maps said that there was supposed to be a historical place called Stratmore Motorplex. Apparently it's gone.
And also, what is a motorplex?
Yeah, we don't know what a motorplex is. Maybe we've seen 20 motorplexes already without knowing it. Well, let's find another stop.
So we continued our journey towards another intriguing place.
Our next stop is at the mysterious cone in tree viewpoint. For the last 30 years there has been a cone industry and nobody knows how it ended up there. I'm not making this up, it's over here on the sign. No, I am making this up. This viewpoint is just about the road. Yep, they made it concrete somewhere in history and then got better to get here. But I found the cone in tree story better.
That is the first attempt.
This wasn't the most spectacular stop on the highway, but our next stop is one of the highlights. And it's also one of the main reasons why we wanted to come here. You see, probably you know that New Zealand is an island, and you probably think that the nearest other country is either Australia or one of the islands in Polynesia, but it's wrong. We are going to arrive at a new country called Whangamomona. It took me quite a while to memorize this. And we're going to arrive this in about 5 minutes.
New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, Whangamomona!
This isn't a joke, we have just arrived in the Republic of Whangamomona. Somewhere in the 1980s, this town decided to declare its independence, and even though this is not recognized by any country, not even by New Zealand, they still see themselves as a republic. And I'm not really sure why they did this, so maybe we can find out. In Europe we're kind of used to city-states. We have Andorra, we have Liechtenstein, we have Vatican City, but this is even smaller than Vatican City. It's funny that they got away with this, because this town is not much more than a handful of houses. There's a hotel, there's also a campsite apparently, but that kind of summarizes the town, so it's kind of strange that this is an actual republic. It looks like the president of Whangamomona likes to play. But what's funny is that there's a sign, no dog sign over here. And that is funny because I heard that at a certain point in history, the people over here elected a dog as the president. The fact that the local garage still has a horse painted on the wall probably also says a lot about the town, about the republic. There are a lot of info signs everywhere, but none of them say why Whangamomona turned into a republic. Maybe we'll never know. Or maybe we'll just have to find out on the internet when we get cell phone connection again. I am curious what the local dishes of Whangamomona are.
Oh, and can we pay in New Zealand dollars? Question.
The thing is, we don't have New Zealand dollars. We only have credit cards.
Can we pay by credit card?
Do they accept MasterCard in the forgotten world? That's a good question. We'll see.
All right.
What are we gonna eat?
Oof, I don't know yet. Give me some time. I literally just sat down.
They have boerenworst.
Yes, yeah.
It's South African. Maybe the people in town were originally South Africans and that's the reason why they became independent. I don't know, but they sell South African food.
How hungry are we? Are we sandwich hungry or burger hungry?
The only thing that looks very local is the Whanga burger, so I'm gonna have that one. Where's my food?
The girl just said that she dropped it and that she's coming back, so I'm very curious if she's just gonna like make a new one or take your burger from the floor and give it to you.
Am I getting the dusty burger or not? Those are the things that keep us busy all day. How's the burger? It looks really good.
It's very greasy.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I don't know yet. Wait. It's an okay burger.
It doesn't look like a dust burger. And I have beetroot. This is very Kiwi. Even though we're not in New Zealand anymore, we still get the kiwi burger.
So how does your burger from the floor taste?
It makes me very dirty. I can recommend it. If you're ever in Whangamomona, the burgers in the hotel are good burgers. Don't have to ask which hotel, there's only one here. Good. According to Google Maps, there's one more site in town that is worth seeing, and that's supposed to be a statue of a bull. By the way, meanwhile, we also figured out why this place became a republic. The government tried to add it to one region, but the people actually wanted to be part of another region. So as a kind of protest, they declared their independence. It's a bit disappointing. I was hoping for something more spectacular, but it is what it is. This is it, the bull of Whangamomona. It has been created to celebrate 30 years of independence. It's a bit disappointing too, but it's okay.
It's firm. It's a firm bull. Oh.
Don't break the sculpture.
No. Good bull.
Do you want to live in Whangamomona?
Hey, the scenery is beautiful, right? I mean, look at it. I think it is super boring to live here, but if you don't like people and you want to be far away from everything, this is your place. And they have a bull. I mean,
let's say that I'm happy that it's not yet the time for us to settle down. Let's go back to New Zealand. Maybe one day we will start the first naturist resort in Whangamomona. But until that happens, let's see what else is there in the forgotten world. This was an unexpected change of scenery. I didn't know that these tunnels are allowed in New Zealand. And it's really funny, I don't know if you can see it, but it's called the Hobbit's Hole. But what intrigues me the most is that throughout the whole day, lots of trucks have been passing by us, and I wonder where they've gone. They can never pass through this.
fun fact, the tunnel was originally built to about 5 meters in height. But to allow modern trucks to cross, they just lowered the road with 2 extra meters. So now the whole height is 7 meters. So there, that answers your question, Nick. That is how the trucks can go through the Hobbit hole.
It's very hard to imagine that trucks can actually get through this. But yeah, apparently they do. Yeah, when the van passes through, you can really see that it's actually a big tunnel, but when you're driving through in the dark, it looks a lot narrower and smaller than apparently it actually is. We're starting to think that maybe the name of the road doesn't point to a forgotten world, but that it's rather a forgotten highway in the world. This would make sense because this is an official highway, it's Highway 43. But it doesn't really look like a highway. We are approaching the end of the Forgotten World Highway. That's another item crossed on our bucket list that was never there in the first place. And it seems like it's gonna end in the same way as it started, with a roundabout. It took us most of the day to travel only 150 kilometers, but it was totally worth it. Don't you think?
It was a nice drive, to be honest. And we saw a lot of motorcycles doing the track. And I think if you are a rider, a motor rider, definitely do that. I think it must be incredible. But also with a car, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. But now, let's find ourselves a place to sleep. It's not a naturist B&B, but I guess that it will do for tonight. And tomorrow we start our last lap in New Zealand. We're heading back towards Auckland, but if the weather stays like this, I'm pretty sure that we can squeeze another nude beach in. When we were filming the first video in this New Zealand series, the one about the nude beaches in Auckland, we met a couple along the way who told us about a nude beach here that apparently not a lot of people know about. But back then we were very short on time and it was not particularly in our way, so we decided to skip that beach. But today we have time and it's a sunny day, it's the perfect nude beach day, so let's go have a look. This is already a good start. If it looks like we oversaturated this video, we did not. Like, these are real colors. It's extreme how blue and yellow green everything is here. This is the end of the road. This is not yet the nude beach, but if it looks anything like this, it's probably gonna be the most beautiful nude beach we've found in Auckland, or maybe even in the whole North Island. The beach we want to be at is a couple of bays further than this one, and we just read on a sign that it's only accessible during low tide. Luckily the tide at the moment is falling. High tide was a couple of hours ago, like the final low tide will be in a couple of hours, so we're very lucky. Hopefully we can easily get to the beach. I haven't mentioned which beach we are going at. This is why. I think it's pronounced Tawhitokino, something like that, but you can read it. Of course, because it's New Zealand, it requires a hike. You know, there are no official nude beaches in New Zealand, only unofficial ones, and one of the qualifying factors to be an unofficial nude beach is that you need to be a little bit tired when you get there. Yeah, this looks spectacular. It's a huge beach and it looks almost empty from here. Maybe there will be people under the trees, but from here it looks like there's really nobody here. This is beautiful. When we started this video 2 days ago in the cold and in the rain and on that beach with all that stuff on, we couldn't imagine that we would end up here. We wouldn't even want to dream it, but yet, here we are.
And it is magnificent, I'm telling you.
And this is not even our last nude beach that we're gonna visit in New Zealand, because we made a mistake. A lot of you have pointed out that we have skipped maybe the best nude beach of the whole country. So we're gonna make up for that mistake, but that's gonna be for our next video. So if you don't want to miss that,
Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, thumbs up. And if you have a comment, leave it in the comments. We just see you next week. Bye.
bye. You can already, there are a lot of info signs. What do you think if we would try the local food?
Yes, let's try it.
The reason why they became an independent republic. This was an unexpected change of... This is not nice. Maybe one day we will open the first nature's resort in Whangamomona. Maybe one day we will be able to pronounce it. But until that happens, let's see what else is there in the forgotten...